Well, Easter is 1 week from tomorrow, and we are getting some help in the kitchen to whip up some delicious treats for the holiday. We're talking about how the Cake Girl tops cookies fresh from the kitchen. Jen Pfeiffer, owner of the Cake Girl, is here right now. It's so nice to see you.
Thank you.
With your gorgeous, gorgeous treats and great ideas. So tell us what we're making today.
Okay, well, we're going to talk a little bit about icing consistency. When people go home from our classes, it's always the #1 complaint, people trying to figure out what the best consistencies are for their icing.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about that real quick.
All right. And this is your royal icing?
This is royal icing.
Okay, what's in there? How do we make this?
So it's basically powdered sugar, water, meringue powder, some flavoring, and a little bit of corn syrup.
I was going to say that it glistens. Is
Yes.
that from that meringue powder?
It is. It is. That and the corn syrup gives it that nice kind of shine to it.
Okay.
So we have those 3 main consistencies. You have your stiff consistency, which if you take your knife out, it's hard to get it off. This is for like really fine detailing if you're writing very small, doing lace work, flowers, things like that.
Okay.
Then you have your medium consistency. And when you have your medium consistency, it's just a little bit of water added. And you can see it comes off the knife a little bit easier. So this is good for detailing writing that's not so tiny and things like that, nice little details. And then the most important is your flood icing. And this is what gives you that nice smooth background on your cookie.
Okay.
So you don't want it too thin so it runs right off your cookie when you put it on. So you'll see it comes off even easier on the knife there.
Yeah, quite the difference. And you're just loosening this with more water?
Yep, just putting a little bit of water in. You only want to add a little bit at a time. A lot of people even use like the spray bottles to just squirt it a tiny bit. It's really easy to go overboard with the water and then you end up with a mess.
I know we've got some video of some of your incredible work. You do such really, really great work, and you can see some of this right now, how detailed it is. And you're going to show us some other things about decorating as well?
Yep, we're going to do some Easter Peeps cookies. Everybody loves Peeps.
Yes.
Well, you love them or you hate them. I think there's kind of a wide range on that. It's one or the other. There's no middle ground.
Over the Peep, yeah.
Same. So we can decorate. We have our little chick Peeps or our bunny Peeps. What would you like to dive into?
All right, let's do a little chick here.
All right.
And as you're doing this, though, you're just going to start off with outlining? You were telling me earlier it's kind of just like coloring.
It is. Like when you're coloring in the coloring book and you outline first, we're just going to squeeze our icing bag.
Oh, boy.
And we're going to trace the shape.
Okay.
And I guarantee anybody can do this. We have 4-year-olds in classes doing this, so I promise anybody can do it. And then once you outline, we're just going to fill in the whole cookie.
Okay.
And we're just kind of going around and around. You don't want to leave any gaps in your icing because we're going to want it to lay nice and smooth.
Gotcha.
So once we fill that in, we're just going to give it a nice, gentle little shake here.
Okay.
And you'll see the icing will start to smooth out.
You're clearly the professional with this.
Been doing it for a little while.
And tell us about your business.
Well, we do cakes and cupcakes, but more than anything, we do these sugar cookies. We do a lot of custom orders. We also do orders, pre-orders for holidays. So we've got a couple of those coming up. And we also do decorating public classes and private parties as well.
Okay, and I know you're sold out when it comes to the Easter stuff, but you're taking orders for some other things.
We are. We're taking orders, pre-orders right now for Mother's Day and Teacher Appreciation, both coming up in May, as well as end of the year cookies in June for teachers.
All right, well, look at hers and look at mine.
Just fill in those gaps, you'll be fine.
And then we'll cover it with some sprinkles and everything will be all better. Tell us how we can get in touch with you.
So the easiest way to find us is on Facebook. We're at facebook.com/JenTheCakeGirl. We have a website too, jenthecakegirl.com, but Facebook is the easiest and quickest way to get a hold of us. That's also where you'll find the links for pre-orders and classes. We've got a Cinco de Mayo class coming up, and we're going to have a catered taco bar.
Perfect.
So it's a really fun one.
All right, see the sprinkles and everything just covered it all up.
It does. It covers up any kind of mess ups there. That's the great thing about when you're adding the sugar on. If it's not perfect, nobody knows.
There you go. We'll be right back. Thank you so much.
Thank you.